Aaron, that was a 4-1 defeat, probably not the way we wanted to end a quite positive season.
No, disappointed. I thought Drogheda were very good tonight, to be fair. They bossed the game start to finish and thoroughly deserved their win.
Probably could have been more. Like, they had a good few chances. Owen Heary, some timely blocks, and our keeper made a couple of good saves.
Yeah, we also gave them a couple of goals as well. But they've had a great season, and you could see the confidence in their team compared to ours. Something that we're obviously going to aspire to for next season. They've had a great season, the crest of a wave, to be fair to them. They came here very confident, even though they were missing 3 or 4 players. But we can learn something from that. The togetherness that they had. We had a chat with the boys after the game, and they said, "Look, disappointing result. Sometimes you have to learn how to get. I suppose sometimes you have to learn how to lose games. I mean, I don't mind losing the games, but I don't like surrendering games, and that's the difference. And I thought we surrendered the game to them tonight. They came at us from the start, and once they got the first goal, I thought there was only going to be one winner."
What areas do you think we could have done better in?
All over the park, really. I didn't think anybody hit the level that we hit last week against Bray. We were slicing clearances, we were passing the ball well, and that was probably a lot to do with them, putting pressure on us, to be fair. And fair play to them. They've had a good season, and I thought they did a better side tonight.
Looking at our season in an overall sense, are you happy enough with it?
Well, I've got to be happy because we've got a lot of young kids playing, and that was epitomised with our young goalkeeper, who's only 19. To be fair to him, he's been outstanding the last 8 or 9 games that he's played for us. But it's tough. It's a tough place to be, and a lonely place to be when you're making mistakes, But we'll dust the lads down and we'll get them prepared for pre-season and go again.
Have you got many of them signed up again for next season?
We're having a chat with them all as we speak, and confident that most of them will stay.
What about yourself?
Yeah, quite confident now that the deal's nearly done and we can stay for another couple of years. So I've really enjoyed the project this year. It's been fantastic working for the club, and I've thoroughly enjoyed working with those young lads, trying to make them better players. And they'll learn from this. There's no doubt about it. It's been a tough season. It's a tough league, to come in at such a young age, they've quit themselves very well.
If you get another couple of years, that'll be 3 years manager here. What do you hope to have achieved at the end of that period?
Well, I hope that we can gradually move up the league and hopefully win something, maybe through a cup. It'll be difficult to win a league, as they say, because obviously the finances, if you look across Europe, 95% of teams winning leagues across Europe are the teams with the most budgets. We're obviously not going to have that luxury, so we're going to have to still promote from within and try and add 1 or 2 experienced players to help them develop.
But will you be also looking lower down the club, schoolboys and stuff like that, to bring on players in a philosophy that you want to see played here?
Well, we've already done that with Dylan. Dylan Connolly there last week against Bray, and we'll continue to do that in pre-season games next season, throw a couple of those 19 players in. And we've got 3 or 4 that are very good and very talented, but we've got to get the mix and the balance right, which is making sure that we can get 3 or 4 experienced players into the mix as well.
There's a nice moment at the end with the supporters and the players and staff. Do you appreciate what the supporters gave you this season?
Absolutely, totally. I thought they've been fantastic all season. They realise how difficult it is to run the club, particularly from the heights that they've been at and the trophies that they've won over the few years. And it's a difficult period. We just hope they continue to support us like they did all season, and that we can give them something back next year again.
Just finally, Aaron, do you hope to have your skipper here next year as well?
Yes, hopefully, yeah. But I think Owen has aspirations down the line to be a manager. He's got those leadership qualities. But it's been fantastic to work for all season, and the staff that I've had behind me with Terry and Stephen and the boys have been fantastic as well. So again, we've offered Owen 2 years on his contract, and we're hopeful that he'll stay here.
Well done to you, your squad and your backroom staff this season. Thanks very much.
Thanks a million.